Hey everyone, it's Brit from Even If Candle Company. In this video, I wanted to dive into a few updates on products and certain timelines and just new home updates, all these things. So thank you for joining, and let's just dive in. So in my previous monthly vlog video, I mentioned a couple new things that I would be presenting to the company and new lines. With that being said, I'm not going to meet that deadline. It was already supposed to be ready really as of now and ready to go and available to everyone, but things have been so busy lately, moving, to a new state and getting the new house in order. My husband is still away on training. Thankfully, he comes home within actually 3 weeks to be exact today. So it's been a long, close to 8 months, and I'm just really looking forward to having things go back to normal, having more of a routine, and just having my life kind of be put back when my husband gets back. So anyway, thank you so much for your patience. Thank you for supporting my channel and my business still, even though I've been a little MIA with just updates and just checking in. So one thing I wanted to go over, I have a little bit of an outline here so I don't ramble too much, but we all know we ramble. So first thing I wanted to mention was the new thing that I was going to bring to the company, a new completely just not even candle related product that is put on hold for now. Unfortunately, I have way more testing and just stuff to buy to make that happen. So that deadline was not met, and I apologize for that. I don't like saying something and then it not following through. So I do apologize for that. But it's still in the works. God willing, if I'm supposed to have it in the company lines, then it'll happen. But right now it's, getting settled in my new home, my husband being gone, and just everything is just a little overwhelming. So hopefully in time that will be here. I don't know exactly when. I don't even know, like I said, God willing, if it's supposed to happen, it will. I hope it does, because it's really, I love the idea, and I thought it would be really interesting and neat to have on the Even If Candle Co. line. So second thing I wanted to go over was the mini collection series that I have been wanting to put out. That's still in the works. It'll be actually out soon. I'm making vessels now as we speak, and just keep, obviously it takes time. I already have done all the testing and all that for those, so everything is set to go. I have everything in order. I just need the time to make everything. So once I have that time and I'm not feeling too overwhelmed, I'm gonna start just going crazy with making vessels and just going at it all day. So I will be having time soon to be able to do that, to put and dedicate actual hours of work into the mini collection. So I'm really excited. I love the idea. I think they are adorable, and I should have had them to show, but they're so cute. And I'm still going to go through ways on how I want them to be sold. Right now, the plan is to have, a flight idea where I will have, at least 2 or 3 that you pick, 3 like different scents, up to 3 or 4, whatever. I'm not going to make someone buy 4 but at least 2. And I think that's really neat just to have, let's say like right now I have the summer collection out, and there's, Fruit of the Spirit and Lily of the Valley and mahogany coconut and those different scents that I have for seasonal. It would be nice if someone's like, I don't want to buy 2 of the bigger candles, but I really want to smell that other one since it's only in seasonal scent. So that's kind of the idea, is to allow a customer to have a variety of scents. So that is still in the works. I'm not even going to say a timeline, because I realize that life happens, as we all know, and I just feel terrible for not following through on a deadline. So I'm going to just keep that to myself for now, and there will be an announcement once those are available, and I'm looking forward to that. Thirdly, I wanted to go over just the update on how my business is going right now. So as a small business owner, and I'm sure many of you are, or you're doing this for a hobby, you kind of understand that you have to get your scent out there and your name and your product. And for me, I'm pretty introverted. So you're forced to be social at events and things like that, because you want to be pleasant and you want to be sociable, and because the face really matters behind your product. But typically I'm pretty, to myself. So with that being said, the word that comes to mind is vulnerability. And I have been faced with that big time. Coming to a new state, coffee break. Coming to a new state, you have to get your name out there, and you have to be vulnerable, and you have to put yourself in uncomfortable situations, and that's what life is all about. So I wanted to mention just recently, actually, I did it the old-fashioned way, and I just did all these cold calls. Some areas didn't answer their phone. I don't know. Then some of them, were open or whatever the case may be. So I'm going to follow up with them again. But thankfully, one business that's local here, it's an incredible organic coffee shop here, and it's a boutique as well. They have different vendors there, but it's an incredible coffee shop here. They are only like 5 minutes away from me, so it's seriously convenient. But I ended up reaching out to them, and they were lovely. They answered their phone. They spoke with me. The manager did, and it's a daughter and mother owned business, so it's really awesome. And they're a small business just like me, so we have that in common as well. So, and that's what I was also looking for, to have my line and my product in. I like to support other small businesses, just like I like how when people support mine. So it's a win-win there, in my opinion. So I ended up calling them, and they said, we would love to meet with you. And so of course, you have to do that face-to-face time. And I met with them a couple days ago, and they're so nice, and they're so sweet, and they understand what a small business is. They understand the work that's involved, and I brought a bunch of my candles for them to smell and to look at, and to, and get a feel for my company. I brought the wax melt and my room sprays as well. And they happen to love all of it. So I was really thankful for that. And so we talked, and we had a feel for each other, and we've realized that we really connected there on that level. And so they asked if I could be in their coffee shop and boutique. So of course I said yes, and they immediately wanted me to start. putting my stuff in there. So that day that I met with them, they gave me a big space to use, and I was able to put my line out immediately. So I'm really excited, but it took me putting myself out there. So I don't know who needs to hear this. I know I've needed to hear this in the past. No one is going to, in my opinion, no one is really going to chase you for your business and your time. You need to show as the business owner that you are working hard, that you care, and that you're going to take that initiative. Like I said, face-to-face time means everything. Someone might not even like my product, but if they met me, they might change their mind and be like, you know what, she's working hard, she cares about her product, she stands by it, and she's really personable. I want to support her. There are times when it's like, sometimes that's all that matters is who you're supporting, right? So I am just feeling so excited about this new business relationship with this boutique. And I'm pumped about it. I have a good feeling, and I prayed about it as well. If you wonder what I'm doing, I'm petting Charlie, my dog, because that's what I live for, is to just give him attention all day long. So anyway, I spoke with the new shop that I'm presenting my product in, and it's really interesting because, and it's a total God thing, because they were actually specifically looking for someone that sold candles, that made candles, and that had that business. So I just think that was nuts. Like, whoa, like specifically looking for my type of products. And it just, I don't know, it just all happened, and it all came together. So that's a complete God thing right there. So yeah, don't forget, guys, to be vulnerable and to just force yourselves to be in an uncomfortable situation, because you never know what it's gonna bring. The worst that's gonna happen is you're gonna get a no. That's it. So with the new home comes a new craft office space for me. That is a complete mess right now. You should have seen, I'll put a photo up of what my living room looked like once all the stuff was here and nothing was unpacked yet. And like I said, I'm by myself right now. So it's just, oh my word, it was so overwhelming, and I was exhausted. But everything is starting to come around. I'll post a few photos of the new house. But yeah, the craft space is sad right now. It is so unorganized. Thankfully, I was able to set up a table and, get my concrete and other ingredients out. But right now I'm just like, this needs to be fixed immediately. So I'm going to be working on organizing my office space. I'm going to get more shelving. I have a nice walk-in closet in the craft space, so I can use those shelves that are in there as well to put out my inventory, store things there, whatever it may be. So I'm going to use that space for sure. But I'm looking for bookcases and there's just other office supplies that I would like to get to make it more organized and convenient for me. Starting over is not easy, but if you want to continue a business, you have to do what you have to do in order to be known and in order for people to know who the maker is behind the product. Right now, because I'm in Arizona, it is, 115, 120 here every day right now, July, August. There aren't any outdoor vendor events that I can be a part of. It's just, obviously the candles aren't going to hold up, and I'm not going to hold up in that. I don't want to sit in over 100-degree weather. So that's what really got me thinking, okay, like, Brittany, put yourself out there, make some calls, be weird, embrace the uncomfortable conversations with strangers, and then soon enough, they won't be strangers anymore. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for just listening to my updates and just my little spiel on being a small business owner in a new area. I'm grateful and feel very blessed to have you guys. And if there's any questions on anything, or if you guys just want to say hi, just comment below and I'll say hi back. I just put a video out on labeling, so those of you who have asked about my labeling process, that video is finally out. So thank you for your patience on that. I'm looking forward to putting more videos out now that I'm feeling more comfortable and the house is more put together. And as always, thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. God bless.